remember me saying that I have to tear down the screen house next spring? Well, this is part of what I have to do in order to accommodate some of the stuff that I'm not getting rid of that is now in this greenhouse. I wasn't going to add any more on the shed because I didn't want to, take advantage of having too large of a structure here. But the way I look at it, once this greenhouse is torn down over here, it's going to be torn right down to the ground, and then it'll be the grass, probably put some grass seed in it, sometime next spring or something. But it's going to take a while to take that down and get rid of everything. So I figure with that structure down, it shouldn't be a problem adding something here. Now you're probably looking at this and saying, what the hell did this guy use? 2x6s? 2x8s? Well, I'll tell you what, this is 50-cent lumber that I got the cut-offs at the Home Depot. And the reason I use 1.5-inch thick material is because you recognize this brown piece here? That's the old door. I simply painted it with some Rust-Oleum brown paint to, because OSB is garbage as far as I'm concerned, but the door is basically good and solid, and I don't want it to become soft and, soaked with water. So this is 1.5 inches thick, so naturally, see, it's already swelled up here a little bit. It's higher here than it is here, but where here it's flush. Well, anyways, I figured, well, here is a 5-foot piece here, along with almost a foot down there, so that makes this 6 foot out here. I figured, well, I'll put this piece here, and then I had some 2x6s from Home Depot stored in this greenhouse, plus some pieces to fill in here. Make myself a nice solid floor. Of course, naturally, I built this and I did not record it. Originally, I was just going to take a tarpaulin and throw it over and throw some stuff behind here, but I said, well, I'm going to have to do something better than that. So this is 6.5 feet wide and 6 foot out this way. I figure whatever I got in this greenhouse that I want to save will go in here, and this will be nothing but storage. Unfortunately, it's only going to have a 5-foot roof, so I'm going to wrap my head on it if I'm not careful. But it's only for storage, and I'm going to be stacking stuff right to the ceiling. I'll be putting a wall on, and she'll come up to here. This is 5 feet, right from here to the floor. So I got to get rid of this OSB garbage. You can see it's all saturated with water. You can even see the water in it if you look close enough there. See, it's dripping out of there. Look at it. They're squeezing it. It's garbage. It's crap. So I'm going to cut this off. And I'm going to have to redo this part of the roof. Right where the end of the ladder is. I'm going to redo the end of it. And then I'm going to come out. I think I'm going to come out with a flat roof here. But I'm going to have to do some roofing and stuff in here. And I'm going to bring this up. Now that I can stand on this platform, you can see what I got to deal with here. This is temporary because I didn't want Sammy to get into the tar here when I temporarily tarred this. I want to bring this up to this level here. So in order to do that, I'll strip this out, put some plywood in it, and come right over the top, and then come flat out here. Because I don't want this roof any lower than 5 feet. As it is now, I'm going to be wrapping my noodle on it. Yesterday I picked up some more pressure-treated cut-offs from Home Depot at 51 cents a piece. This is the only Home Depot around this area that does that. Lowe's don't give you the option of buying loose pieces. They put them on a pallet, and they wanted you to buy the whole damn pallet. Anyways, so this is what I got out here. And then in this greenhouse, you can see my wood inventory is going down. Now, I used a lot of short pieces of 2x6 to make that flooring. I could have used this 1/2-inch plywood, but then I would have had to use 3 of these just to get the 1.5 thickness that I need to match that OSB door that I got there for the other part of the floor. I figured, well, I got all these short pieces of 2x6, I might as well use them. They're not much good for anything else. This here is I think this is a 2x10. And I'm not cutting that up. That's saved for something, if I have some good project or something along the way. This is part of the redwood set I was describing to you. I got a friend of ours that said that they'll take these. I've got these stackable chairs. I'm going to get rid of those. When I finish that side shed, then I'm going to be able to have room to put like the step ladder in there. Get rid of this cooler. Get rid of this old broken down cooler. Keep the grill outside, like I said before. The picnic table's underneath that stuff there, and these crates here are just storage for cookout stuff. And those chairs you see over there, those metal chairs, they'll go out to the transfer station for the donation area like I did last year, and get rid of all these other things that I don't need in here. I'll take this wall box, which I've had for about 40 years, take it down, and maybe I'll put it back in the shed or whatever. This little thing here I built with the little stools around them. I'll probably set those on the side of the road somewhere with a sign saying free to take. They're bolted down with a big lag bolt down through the floor in the 2x4s. So as you can see, there's a lot of storage stuff here. Basically, this is storage. This is the only cooler we're going to keep, is that one, that little one right there. So we got a lot of stuff. But as you can see up here, it's pretty disgusting. It's all mildew and everything. And you know, we don't have cookouts anymore, so it's a big job taking this down. I'm going to take a sawzall and just cut all this. And the pieces that are left over, you know, like wherever there's a connection, a joint, it'll just give it to a friend of mine. He'll throw it in his wood stove. And the usable pieces of 2x4 I'll save. So I just wanted to give you an update, kind of like put something new up here instead of watching that same old Black Friday video there. So I just want to give you an update of what I plan to do. Now this is going to be done in the springtime. And the reason I did the platform now is because I had the wood on hand. I have to get some more money, and that's something that's hard to come by these days, in order to make the sides. Now, one of the things I can do is rip this down and use the 2x4s in this structure. There'll be a lot of good ones in there for the studs and the rafters. The problem is I can't do that right now, because I need this greenhouse to stay up here until I get a storage place finished over there. So I'm between a rock and a hard place right now. Plus it's too damn cold to be doing any more work. We get a mild day, that's when I do things. So that's about it. So the actual construction of this won't take place until next spring, at which time I may or may not make a video on it. It all depends. Like I said before, I like to just get going and do it. If my son Tommy's out here, he's not working, he wants to videotape it, that's fine. Otherwise, I try to do what I can do, but I'm really concentrating on getting the projects done and not fart around with cameras when I'm working on a project. Thank you for watching, everybody. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, as I said before, please don't name it after me. Thank you.